Alrighty guys, we are back with some more F1 2016, the mod. Today we are in the Austrian Grand Prix, Austria Ring. It's the Red Bull Ring regardless. I don't know how you actually say the track's name, so don't quote me on it, but it's the Red Bull Ring. Now, we haven't played, this is, I've been trying to get the Baku track to work for, I know a lot of people have probably seen I've been doing a lot of practice just to make sure that I get the better starts on this for one. And I've been watching some, sort of some 2016 videos trying to get a taste of what it's going to be like in the future. As I just about missed the cars in front then and ended up going incredibly slowly. Now what I did install was a handling mod, and I also installed a new realistic damage mod, which is honestly incredibly tough. As I suppose it should be, the wings now break off pretty much instantly, and as I just sort of scope down the back there and overtake at least one person, I don't know whether or not the AI is going a bit slow here. I need to have a look. If we pushed up quite a few places there, I think it's saying I'm in 8th place. It isn't. Okay, I'm in 9th now. Now the Red Bull Ring is one that I've not actually done before. I've done this on Project Cars, I think, once or twice. I think I may have even posted one of the videos on my channel, but never really got into it, to be honest. I think it's one of those tracks again, which was, it always felt small. It's always mid-calendar, and to be honest, I tend to do, when I do career mode, I tend to do it on full race distance, which means obviously that you get, well, the full race distance, obviously, Captain Obvious there, but obviously you also get it takes a hell of a lot sort of to do, and you don't want to do, many races in each time, you don't want to be doing loads, as I just go very slow and end up losing the front wing as me and Massa try and wrestle there. As you can see, the front wing just completely snapped off there, as I don't have a clue where the braking point is in any of this. I think I'm still in mixture 2 as well. So, but it's actually, this realistic mod is actually incredibly good. It makes the handling obviously slightly more saturated, or should I say slightly more linear more than anything actually. It means when you're turning it doesn't respond as well, makes the cars feel a bit heavy and the downforce slightly better. But also at the same time means that if you get into little scuffles, a bit like me and Master are about to have here now, as I try and brake just after the 50-meter board, and that's way too much. I need to definitely brake before the 100-meter board there, as though I do kind of make the position stick, which is surprising considering how far I went. But the AI doesn't seem to be particularly quick on this track, which is, or maybe it's just one of those tracks where being in mix 3 helps a lot, because I was in mix 3 for the entire one there. But yeah, the realism mod really helps to make the car feel heavier but more realistic, and it also means that when you do get into little fights and you lose your front wing, you will lose it instantly. There's no, like, you can run into the back like you've seen on a couple of my videos in the past if you've been watching them, where there's no comeuppance to what happens. You can sort of hit into the back of people and your wing will be fine and it'll stay intact for as long as it can until you pretty much put it into the wall, and at that point you lose your wheels anyway, so it doesn't really matter. As I break into this corner again, knowing that Max is going to fly around the outside, because I'm not entirely sure where to put the car for these braking points. He's definitely quicker than me. We are losing the cars in front, one of which is my teammate, which is a pain in the ass, because that really is the person that I want to overtake. Now the light is flashing to say that I'm sort of running out of fuel, which is not good for me, as I just make this corner quite quickly out onto the green on the left hand side there, as I see once again Perez is disappearing off into the distance. Need to remember that we need to brake just after the 100-meter board for this, not after the 50-meter board. I genuinely believe that the corner was coming up a lot later than it was. I don't know why. I just kind of saw the sort of the meter boards there and thought that the 51 looked quite far away from the corner. I thought I could brake more, but again, perhaps that's even more on the handling mod. I haven't been recording a couple of videos. I thought I'd get used to it, because obviously the minute I jumped into the realism mod with the with the new with the handling and all that, it felt ridiculous. I was worse than I have been, and that is, yeah, it's possible. I didn't think it was either, but it's definitely possible for me to be worse. So quite surprising, I know, as we get the fastest lap there, or fastest sector, which is interesting. So it's on a legendary AI, or is it? Or it might be on expert AI. Sorry, it's on expert AI for the wheel, because I was doing terrible. So, but AI not feeling particularly quick here. But there we go. We're probably going to bring this across into 8th place, as long as I can stay ahead of Massa here, as we come across the line for a almost 113, 112.7. Not too bad for a track that I haven't done. It's a nice short track. I'm sure that doing 70 plus laps on that will be quite enjoyable to do, especially with this realism mod. It could probably end up in some quite crazy fights. But there you go, guys. That was P8 behind Perez by quite a few, unfortunately. Let's have a look who went out. We lost Esteban Gutierrez, Carlos Sainz, Danny Kvyat and Pascal Wehrlein there, unfortunately for them. But if you enjoyed that, guys, smack a like button, subscribe for more, and obviously leave. I think we've ran out of tracks, to be perfectly honest, but if you do want to see anything else, any kind of series, just let me know and I shall obviously make it happen. So until next time, guys, bye bye.